Quests have been around since the creation of role-playing games and have a definition so broad that it is hard to narrow down where they first began. Quests are defined as a task that a player or group of players may complete in order to gain some kind of reward. The best we can do to find the first quest is to look at the origin point of role-playing games themselves. The start of role-playing games lies in the first edition of Dungeons & Dragons, released in 1974. Players would be given a goal in order to obtain items for their characters to make them stronger, tougher, or boost any of a variety of traits depending on how the player decided to build their character. As games expanded in popularity, so did the place of quests within them. In more modern versions of tabletop games such as Call of Cthulhu, D&D, and Pathfinder, players have the ability to influence quests based on how they play their character. This allows for a more unique expression for players rather than kill dragon, obtain sword. When players are able to approach situations how they choose, it makes them feel more in control and helps the world come to life. Many players have chosen to build characters that are pacifists and peacefully talk their way out of sticky situations. Some embrace the shadows and sneak their way around in order to obtain loot. RPGs have iterated quests over their long lifespan in order to allow for these new avenues of expression. When RPGs went virtual, they had to regress a little bit in their scope. Early RPGs like Dragon's Quest had to keep the player on a limited path due to technological restraints. This does not mean that nuanced quests did not exist in early virtual RPGs, merely that sacrifices had to be made in balancing form and function. Games like Ultima and text-based games like Zork had to settle for less complex graphics and gameplay in order to allow for more player choices. As technology improved, video games quests were able to catch up to their tabletop counterparts. Think of Fallout New Vegas, where players are able to side with whatever faction they see fit for their run of the game and make even more choices within those worlds to express themselves. New Vegas even presents its players with ethical dilemmas that don't have clear lines between good and evil, reflecting the nature of the world. By doing this, New Vegas is able to connect its players emotionally to the world and make statements on politics and human nature. These quests are what help games transcend past pure entertainment and leave lasting impressions on players. Quests do not have to allow for multiple paths to be fun. Many quests in Legend of Zelda leave little choice for players outside of choosing to engage with them or not. Still, these quests are fun. This is because Legend of Zelda challenges players to critically think through puzzles and engage emotions through style and personality. One of my favorite quests is from Tears of the Kingdom, where the players must unite a politically divided town by learning about the needs of the townspeople and establishing compromise between generations. The Hateno town quests are funny in their style and their over-the-top nature of the townspeople, which makes players want to see the quest until its end. Quests are a simple mechanic, but they allow developers to engage with players and define how they want to connect with them. They transform gameplay from a series of decisions into a story that players can connect with. Quests breathe soul into choices and allow games to become worlds. Credits to IGN and a variety of game critics on YouTube for their gameplay that I used throughout this video. All music used in this video is credited down below as well in the description, and all games used here are quoted in the description as well. Thank you for watching.